hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, Entertainers? Today I'm coming to y'all with another recap. We're talking Bad Boys, Texas episode, I think like 9 or 10, I think. So we start off where Jonathan, y'all, knocked the hell out of Raz B. One punch, it was a one-hitter quitter. He boom! And then Raz B goes flying to the floor. Okay? Y'all know Raz B already shaped like a garden gnome, so that wasn't hard for Jonathan to do. I don't know why everybody was acting so shocked. They're like, oh my God. Especially Chef D's like, twin. You know that Raz B, twin. And I'm like, you act like Jonathan's like a lightweight. That nigga is embarrassing, man. Like, he gonna knock niggas. Like, what did you think was gonna happen after that one punch? I was just shocked how they were shocked. Apparently, he ran through with a shank on him. Zeus needs to do better. He should have got sent home for that. Y'all needed to not bring him back and all that stuff. If somebody is coming to the show or a scene with something to harm other cast members, they don't need to be there. Name or not, big name or not. Like, no, that's so unsafe. They're better than me because imagine if he, ducked that swung and he shanked Jonathan right in his belly. That would have been real tragic, depending on how deep he would have went. I'm just saying. So, Jonathan, we see he's talking crap to Raz. He's like, "Oh, you can't even get through her. You can't even get through her with your short ass. You can't even get through her." Okay, so they just talking stuff back and forth. They talking crap back and forth. Raz B trying to swiddle his way. He trying to do a B2K move and do a drop and get in. No, boy, you can't. Okay. The security with the nope, he gonna prevent that from happening. So I don't know why you thought that you were gonna slide in through security when they be on game. Not really smart. Okay. So they take him outside to kind of relax him down, and then they continue to record after the whole situation. And we see a cut of Raz B outside. So he's talking to security. He's like, this is the second time you let this happen to me, nigga. The second time, nigga. And he's talking to the security. They be like, no. So then he was just like, Raz, I didn't do that. I didn't do that purposely. Really, Raz? No, I didn't do that. So Raz is like, okay, nigga, I apologize. I guess I brought that on myself, nigga. Like, okay, nigga. Like, it's cool, nigga. And I'm like, Raz, a lot of people are saying they think it's due to powdered donuts. I think it's a mix of powdered donuts. And I think Raz has like a trauma type of mental illness to where, like, let's say, listen, I'm no psychiatrist. I don't know what it's called, but I feel like anytime his trauma is triggered, mentally he becomes unstable. That's what I just see from it. For my psychiatric entertainers and the ones that work in that field, I saw y'all in the comments last week. So y'all know, and y'all have worked with those type of people before. So I think it's a big mix of both, to be honest. And adding powdered donuts to already unstable person doesn't make it any better. Okay, so the security's trying to calm down, whatever, and he apologizes to the security. So Cariano comes out. Child, he comes out with his scarecrow looking at him. He comes out, so he's checking on Raz B. Raz B throws a glass on the floor in anger. Raz B's just mad, okay? Raz is mad, right? He throws the glass on the floor in anger. And then Cariano is just taking it back. So Raz is like, look at my face, nigga. Look at my face. You see the cut, nigga? Look at the cut, nigga. Look at my face, nigga. So he's just pissed. He's mad. Cariano's just like, calm down, like, relax. It's not that deep. He's like, oh, maybe you should, get some Neosporin, Bengay, Icy Hot. I got a first aid kit in the car, and Gutta's in the car too. You want to slide? You don't want to slide? No? Okay, cool. But calm down. So he's trying to calm him down. It's a little too far gone. Because at the end of the day, Raz is just really, really mad. But it's the point where you can see Raz B probably never had to take responsibility most of his life because he's blaming everybody else for something that he did with bringing a shank to the set. So Raz is saying that he does other stuff besides hitting. He's like, nah, nigga, like I do some other stuff. Like niggas disappear when they come to me. I make one call, nigga, the whole room surrounded, nigga. So he's just telling Carrie on that. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, interesting. Yeah. So that's one note to add to the justice court system. Thank you, Raz. Okay, I'm like, y'all just be criminalizing yourself. There people that probably are investigating y'all. If you guys are being investigated, this show to them is it's a gift from God. Okay, because you guys are just telling us stuff that we did not need to know. Okay, so shout out to Cariano for making sure Raz is good. And he puts him in a car. He tries to get him in a car. He's just like, look at my face, nigga. Look at my face. You see the cut, nigga? Mind you, the cut, he looked like Scarface, okay? The real Scarface is Raz B. Screw Scarface from South Central Baddies, okay? That's the real Scarface. He needed to just change his name to Scarface, okay? So, E.T. ain't got nothing on him. So, Karen kind of gets into the car, whatever. At one point, it looked like he was going to turn on Karen. I said, please do not hit poor Karen on. Please don't hit poor Karen. You know he can't even take a pitch. Damn it. So they get him in the car. Karen's just like, get him a bottle of water, nothing else. And I'm like, thank you, Karen. Because at this point, Zeus the type to give him a Hennessy while he's at this lit level. I wouldn't even be surprised. So they showed him recording their verses. To be honest, I wasn't a fan of the hook. I'm sorry. It sounded too produced. I think a simple hook with a nice lit beat like Darrell was doing, the lit we flexing in Texas, like that would have been fire. It sounded too produced, it sounded too electronically. It was giving Black Eyed Peas, but it was lima beans. Like it was just like, ugh. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. What y'all thought about the track? Okay, we need Candy to get in the studio and help you make some beats. Okay, so they recorded the song. To be honest, the scene was way too long. I mean, goddamn, that had no footage I see, but y'all missing footage that we needed to see. Okay, so they get on the bus and they bring Raz back. This is where I say, Zeus, y'all so wrong for the stuff that y'all be doing. Because why the heck is Raz back? Okay, why is he back? We need we need those answers. So he's back, and this time he has like a ski mask on, like for the pandemic. Pay a pretty penny. Ski mask, outfit, put all the way on. So he gets on the bus or whatever, and all of the guys or whatever already pissed. They're like, oh, get him off the bus, get him off the bus, get him off the bus. He doing too much before they jump on him. Carion's telling the security, get him out the bus, get him out the bus. At this point, Zeus, if something were to happen to him and it ended fatal, y'all should really be ashamed of yourself. Because y'all just like, y'all put this boy in harm way. Because we know the boy is about short as a garden gnome. Okay, y'all know y'all got some gorilla niggas in that bus that could really pounce on him. So y'all want him to get beat up. Y'all want him to get hurt. So they take him off the bus and they get to the club. So they go in the Club Thrive. Jonathan gets there separately. So he walks in. He's like, he drinking here. I think it was Casamigos. I think he had a hand. So he's partying. He's partying. He has a gay old time. So at one point, I guess he says he has a flashback. He has a flashback that Raz knuckle. So he ends up slapping Raz. Okay. So he tells Jonathan, he tells Orlando, he's like, move over her. So Orlando kind of backs up and then he popped. Okay. He popped him. And it wasn't a finger pop. It was a 5-finger pop. I said, dang. Raz fell right into the crowd of people. Okay. He fell right into the mosh pit. We just seen him go back. Okay, we just need to go back. To be honest, I don't think Jonathan really had to do that. I just felt like he got super drunk and like he said, he thought about what happened. I feel like if he was sober, he wouldn't have did that because you already like knocked them out. So it's like you don't have anything to really prove. I think the alcohol had a lot to do with it, to be honest. So we see Mo City's pitbull ass sneaks him. This is why Mo City to me, please don't bring him back because he just sneaks for no reason. He ends up sneaking Raz B, and he says that when he drinks, he turns into a demon. No, when you drink, you turn into a sneaking ass pup. Like, stop. Like, really? You know what? I'm gonna call his mechanics that he works at, and I'm gonna tell him that he's over here beating people and committing assault on people with mental illnesses. I'm gonna give your mechanics a nice call, okay? Just wait on it, bitch. Auto advance, no more, bitch. Okay? O'Reilly's, no more. You hear me? Yeah. Jiffy Lube, you're gonna have to find another tube to work at. Sick of you. Like that really irritated me because it's like, come on, like, what was the point in doing that? We get the whole Shank thing, like I get it, like damn. But it's like Jonathan already doing all the work. Everything else is just light work. Like I'm just saying. If anybody else had to hit him, it really should have been Adonis. Because he, from what Adonis says, he had direct beef with him because they got into like some verbal argument. So after that happens, we see Raz get on the mic and he's like, nigga, I've been doing this for 25 years, nigga. Them niggas don't want pressure with me, nigga. Like, I've been in this industry longer than Jonathan been doing hair, nigga. Yeah. Drop that shit, DJ. Play that B2K, nigga. Where the fuck am Mario on that? Like, huge. I guess they was gonna play B2K. I didn't get the point of him doing that. The audience could really care less, to be honest. Especially with them not knowing what's really going on until the show airs and why Jonathan popped you. Because I thought Jonathan was being a bully, but now it kind of makes a little bit more sense why he ended up popping you. Even though he shouldn't have did it at that club, but now I get why he knocked you out in that studio. Okay. So Jonathan, we see him outside. He's just tweaking. So he's just yelling. He yelling at Adonis. Adonis trying to come up to him. He's like, "Get out my face, bro! Get out my face!" Prince tries to, stop him from approaching Raz. He pushed Prince out the way. Prince dangling ear and flew into the club. He ran in there, got it in the club. I said, "Damn!" Now he gonna have to replace it. Okay, so then Raz and Jonathan almost get into a fight. Now, had this happened, I feel like Raz really would have got 2 black eyes because Jonathan was already pissed and he was on the dark liquor. So that's a bad mix. Hence why I say, Zeus, y'all making this boy who already is probably mentally disturbed because all the trauma that he been through. It look like he on powder donuts. Okay. Y'all just putting him in harm's way every chance y'all get. So at one point, security tries to take control of Raz B. Child Raz B turns into Jocelyn. She just starts slapping. You know how Jocelyn was slapping everybody? She bow, bow, bow. Okay, she was doing. You know how Selena was like bitty 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 bum bum. Instead, it was slappy slappy pum pum. Okay, so she instead of that, Raz B just pushes instead of slaps. So Raz B's he trying to push. What does security do? Fine. He tried to even trying to push on him or something like that, and then they try to get control of him. He's like, "Nah, nigga, I'm cool." It's how he goes from like Jekyll and Hyde. Like one minute he's cool, and then next minute he's like mad. That's why I say I think it's more than the substance issue. I think it's like a mental thing too, which is really really sad. As much as we want to care about it, please don't bring this boy back because mentally he cannot handle being in that house. It's a trigger for him. People being against him, he probably feels like that because him being in B2K, he probably had a whole lot of issues. Y'all know he was always the outcast. He was always, the weird one. Y'all know the whole story with the Christos thing. Like, come on. And also, Raz, this is not a tour, okay? This is Brotherhood of the Traveling Bookings. Baddies East and West was Sisterhood of the Traveling Bookings. You guys are the Brotherhood of the Traveling Bookings. It's not a tour. There's a difference, okay? You guys aren't getting on there performing, okay? I'm going to hear that tour word come out of your mouth. Let me know what y'all think about this recap, you guys, and episode. It wasn't too bad, I guess. Thank God this series is near to ending, to be honest, because I just feel like y'all could have put some better Bad Boys on here, but it's way better than season 1. I'll say that. Leave your comments down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.